Welcome back to 18 News Time with our weekly visit to the DuBois County Humane Society. We have Donna Hopkins with us today, and we are taking a look at Sadie. Well, that's right. It is another beautiful fall day here in Jasper. It is a little bit on the windy side, as you can tell, but that doesn't mean the leaves are falling quite yet. As you can see behind me, the leaves are still green in the city, which means the street department has not began their leaf pickup. They anticipate that to begin in early November. Redemption Christian Church in Jasper just unveiled this new feature today. Now this right here is called a lockbox. It's located outside of the west entry of the building. Having this will give firefighters and police officers access to the entire building. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Powell with a look at your 18 WJTS News. The Jasper Strassenfest Committee is moving forward with plans for the 2021 Strassenfest. This year's event is scheduled to take place from August 5th through August 8th in downtown Jasper. The committee was forced to cancel the 2020 Strassenfest because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And if you're still on the hunt for that perfect summer job, there are still positions available here at Holiday World, including at rides and concession stands. To apply for those, you can visit holidayworldjobs.com. A Newburgh teenager is facing felony charges after a late-night joyride. Indiana State Police noticed a truck driving through a gas station parking lot on State Road 261 in Oak Grove in Warwick County just before midnight on Wednesday. The truck didn't stop at the stop sign and failed to use a turn signal. Troopers tried to pull the vehicle over, but the driver refused to stop and reached speeds of over 85 miles per hour. The pursuit then came to an end when the driver lost control of the vehicle and struck an abandoned building. The male driver and passenger were both 14 years old and from Newburgh. The passenger was released to his parents. The 14-year-old driver, however, was arrested and transported to Southwest Youth Village in Vincennes. The driver is charged with felony counts of resisting law enforcement and unauthorized control of a vehicle, as well as misdemeanor counts of operator never licensed, criminal mischief, and reckless driving. The Huntingburg Farmers Market is held every Saturday from 7 to 11 a.m. until the first Saturday in October at the Market Street Park in the Farmers Market Pavilion. In Huntingburg, I'm Ann Powell, WJTS News. Spooky season is here, but when it comes to our little ones, no parent wants a scare. But luckily, there is a number of things parents can do to help keep their trick-or-treaters safe. And according to Indiana State Police Jasper Post PIO Sergeant David Henderson, safety starts with getting dressed before going out for trick-or-treating.
During Halloween season, you want to make sure your kids are first dressed in appropriate costumes with some kind of reflective substance on them to where they can be seen easily. Make sure you only go to houses that you know and houses with lights on them that are welcoming trick-or-treaters.
If going out with the group, Henderson says to map it out first.
Make a plan before you go to where if you do get separated, you have a place in common where you can go meet up again. And if you have a cell phone, call each other and coordinate to make sure you get back with your group.
And when it comes to the candy, Henderson says parents should take a close look into the bag before letting their kids dive right in.
When you get the candy, if something looks odd or out of place, discard it. Don't let your children eat it. If they do eat something or ingest something that you feel is going to make them sick or is making them sick, call 911 or take them to the emergency room immediately.
Medicated candy can look nearly the same as your favorite treat. Henderson explains what to look out for.
Well, if the package looks altered or the candy looks discolored in any way or has any markings on it, don't take a chance. Absolutely get rid of it.
Parents are also not the only ones responsible for keeping their kids safe during trick-or-treating. Henderson says drivers need to do their part too.
During the Halloween hours, as with any hours of the day, pay extra special attention. There's going to be little kids out. They're subject to dart out in the middle of the road, move around, and they're going to be in costumes, so some of them may be even harder to see. So take extra caution when you're driving around this Halloween season.
Halloween parties will also be a popular event this weekend. Henderson says doing this simple thing can help save your life or someone else's.
Make sure you have a plan if you're going to consume alcohol for someone to get you home and to make sure you have a safe ride home. Don't drink and drive. If you do decide to drink responsibly and have someone drive you home.
If you notice anything suspicious this Halloween, call your local police department.